All right, so we got this 2019 Audi A3. We're doing the front passenger window now. Just like every other video, everything else, always go around the outer bezel or the outer part of your window. Clean it off, make sure you get anything off of there. Take your little bone tool, shove it in here, and then go all around your window, clean it off. You guys should know all of that. Maybe. If not, this is your first time watching, well, this is what you gotta do. You gotta make sure you clean those edges. Make sure you get those contaminants off of there if you remember. So now what we're gonna do is begin prepping our window. Spray it, spray it, spray it. Take our blue pad, wipe that bad boy down. Again, this is a brand new car, but still take the time to scrub it down. Get it up in there in those edges really well. Now we do take our towel off the top edge, get anything that might be loose. Just spray it so we can go ahead and start squeegeeing it down. So now we get the squeegee process. One side to the next, one side to the next, one side to the next. It's always good to have these angled squeegees because you can get into the corners like this, like what I just did. One side to the next, one side to the next. Then we take our conqueror here, that edge that we didn't get to reach all up in there. Take that corner again, wipe down the edges. This is going to be the final squeegee. Clean the top edge again. Boom, 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 boom. Squeegee that corner. Squeegee that corner. Now we're going to go ahead and put up our window as much as we can, because this one's got that short edge right here. So we're going to go up as much as we can where we can see it and stop there. So it's about it right there where we can handle it and things like that. So squeegee one more last time that bottom. Clean this bad boy off. Now we go ahead and grab our film and get ready. So what we do now, go ahead and remember, spray from the inside out in case there's any contaminants. It washes them outwards. Out. Push the window a little bit, just so we can get some solution in that deep crevice, just in case it wants to be a little bit of a nuisance. Like we missed the rest of the window, grab our film, spray it down. So what we're going to do now, again, this is going to be a top load install. So what we do now, grab your film right by the edge, because that's the part that's going to go tucked in underneath that seal, right? So right by the edge, slide in that up into that corner, slide that bad boy up in there. Come down here, position your edge down here as well. Get that top edge lined up well also. That looks good. Peek over the edge and make sure that everything is tucked into that seal on the other side, so then that way there's no gaps. I think this is a yellow turbo. On these windows that are a little bit trickier to do, because they do have that small edge down here, I do like to use this as my initial tech squeegee, just to make sure that nothing moves around or anything like that. Then I go ahead and spray it, then take my regular squeegee and just start squeegeeing it from the inside out again. Inside out, inside out, inside out, inside out, inside out. You take a gray hard card, go up into that corner and make sure it's all laid down nice and even. Try to squeegee as much moisture out of that corner. Same thing. So now what we're going to do is squeegee out this corner over here. So what I'm going to take is take a light paper towel to try to get some of that moisture out of there, so it tacks down nicely. So this is what's going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and roll up this window. Usually we just go ahead and roll it up on any other regular car when it's got those, just a regular size, bigger front on that window. But right here what we're going to do is we're going to try to keep our finger on here holding it as it rolls up. Why? Because since it's so small and we're not completely tacked down as this side is, it's going to tend to want to lift up. So we're going to roll it up easily. See how it's starting to want to lift up there? Don't worry about it. We're going to go ahead and take care of it as soon as we get the rest of this bad boy going. Again, take that bottom part, squeegee that bottom part down. Now we're going to go ahead and proceed with the rest. Spray your glass, pull this. This is all wiped down, so we're pretty safe on that, right? If it touches or anything like that, obviously don't let it sit there all the time. So again, if you guys remember from the other videos, when you get a pinch down at the corners, well, this side doesn't have a pinch, but for example, this has a pinch right here. So we pull out and away to release that pinch naturally instead of, aggressively just trying to go in there and pull it out. So now you see that's all lined up there. We take our little spatula tool. Get it in there like so. Now, as soon as we get an edge going, take that, take that. As you're pulling and going one way, you're taking your other hand and helping it fall into that seal. Now we've got a window that's laid down. Go ahead and start our squeegee process. Again, I like to go that top part, and then from there down. Again, making sure half of my squeegee is overlapping on the other. On the other part, boom, 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 boom. Go around their edges, take this yellow contour, lay that down that way. Go around this edge, lay that down this way, then from the center out, along the bottom edge, center out, along the bottom edge. Sometimes this guy's a little bit too big, so what we do is go ahead and take our, drop our towel. So what do we do now? Just throw in the dirty bin, grab ourselves another one. So take our gray triangle here, run that along this corner, make sure everything's nice and tucked in there. Grab me another towel here. Wipe everything down. Wipe this down, this window down nicely. Around it, we're going to go around the edge, the front. That bad boy down, inspect it, make sure if there's any small imperfections. Got a little bit here that squeegee quite didn't get up in there. Irrigator blade. Right up to the edge. Same thing, corner. Push everything out. Like I was saying, whenever we're laying that film down on the inside, when we're lining it up, make sure that we're lining it up so it tucks all the way in there, so you don't see any gaps. So there's that bad boy's done. Got the 2 passenger sides done. All right, if you guys want to see anything else, write it in the comments. We'll try to post up a lot of content here for you guys to catch some tips or maybe even learn. So make sure you guys subscribe and like our page, like our video, share it with your friends. See you guys later.